This is the wrong day that we chose to go back working in the van, but this is day 3. But actually Callum and his uncle did do stuff at the weekend, but it wasn't a lot. So this is basically day 3, isn't it? It's half a day, but it is day 3 of converting the van. But it is absolutely boiling. What we're going to do today, because we can't actually do that much, we're going to take all the stuff out the back of the van and also going to scrub the floor, because we're going to get some, basically the sandpaper that we bought the other day.
It's not
the right one.
It's just not fine enough.
No, so we need like extra fine sandpaper to be able to prime it, which is so annoying because these past few days have been perfect weather to do the touch-ups.
Yeah.
But it's going to be fine still, so it's going to dry easy.
Maybe touch up the inside, because this doesn't particularly, there's not any rust or anything, it doesn't necessarily need priming, just needs to be dry and then we can touch it up. And then when in a couple of days' time we'll be able to prime and actually finally touch up the outside of it, which we've been saying about for the last 10 days. This is going to be quite a short vlog, but I'll also include the footage from yesterday or the day before, Sunday, because Uncle Mark got a few dents out for us, or one dent, I don't know. We got a dent out for us anyway, so enjoy. Lucy very kindly making us a logo for the top, for the like a little thumbnail for the YouTube video, and a logo to go in the bottom of it. And so far it looks absolutely brilliant. And while she's doing that, my uncle very kindly offered to take out and try to pop out the dent on the side of the sliding door, which just looks like someone, as they've gone to slide and close it, they've just somehow managed to dent part of the door. So yeah, so I'm literally just going to take off the inner panel, and I think he's going to try and pop it out before he goes, as he used to do body work. That's very kind of him. So this is the dent in question. It doesn't actually look too bad, and it doesn't affect the mechanism whatsoever. Just it's obviously annoying us, bugging us, and he reckons it'll come out alright. So inside the van, I'm going to start, if you can see that, by just taking this panel off, and I think that'll be an okay height for him to go and work. Yeah.
When I
can't see.
Step down and grab the side there.
This is not actually our seats, these are someone else's VW seat. These are the weapons of choice today. Got some this, which is like actually nice, and this is from Lidl, but it's actually really good, like it's good stuff. Callum's been kind enough to grab the soapy water, and I can't believe he's actually going to clean.
I can't either.
Just documenting this for future reference. Callum using...
I might not happen.
And then the kids, look, when we have kids, this is evidence that your father can clean. So
it's for a good cause.
when we're older and we have you lot, you kids, and your dad says no to cleaning, I'll show him this video, alright? So we realised after we put this seat back in, which is not ours, as I explained.
Temporary.
We have cleaned the floor, and obviously this is the glue that we talked about in the last vlog. We just can't get that up, so that's going to have to be a sanding job, which is fine. As I was saying about the sandpaper, we got too thick, whatever, I don't know. But we need finer ones, so Callum's uncle is going to give me that tomorrow. Your t-shirt. Turn around. Really, that is all we can do today on day 3. So it's looking really clean, and Callum's dad's also just come over and said how surprised.
Give us a little compliment, didn't he?
Yeah, but it's not, I mean, it's a new van, so yeah, it's going to be clean. But tomorrow, hopefully we'll be able to get prepped and primed. And
just a couple of quick things this week, like today and tomorrow.
I was just saying, like, next big thing's the windows, which obviously we need to buy, and we need to figure out what windows we want and what layout we want. So we could, we could
two openers either side and full back.
Yeah, but we need to have a look on what options we can get and stuff. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow to do the prep and the priming. Welcome to day 4. Today we're gonna prep and prime. We probably won't be able to get to do the touch-ups unless we do them really late tonight, because we'd have to wait for the primer to dry. But the issue is I'm away this weekend, so there's not really much we can do, but we'll do what we can tonight.
And we're going to enjoy ourselves, aren't we? Sun's out.
I'm tired. So Callum's just covering, I'm stood in the sun, you're covering all the things that we don't want to get anything on.
That we're going to try not to get anything on.
Yeah.
We'll see how we go.
Yeah, we'll see how we go, but this has all got to be sanded down and primed here, and then we've also got like inside the wheel arch. This side doesn't have anything, so we're leaving all the ply and that inside, and then we also have a little bit down here, and I'm pretty sure we'll find some more along the way. This, Callum's going to explain what this is because I don't have a clue.
So we're going to start with 180, I think. Is that 180? Yeah. We're going to start with that because the lower the number, the more abrasive it is. So we'll start with the 180, get the bigger stuff off, and then go to 240, try and sand it back a little bit finer. And then hopefully, if it's nice and soft, we'll be able to... So along here is looking quite good now. It's just pretty much just bare metal. So we're going to just go a tiny bit with a little bit finer sandpaper, and then go with a bit of primer.
So we've just lined underneath the what's it called?
What?
The trim? Is it the trim?
Well, we've got the rubber trim off, and yeah, and the back of the doorstep, that's the bit we're doing now.
Yeah, we're just covering it so when we start to prime it...
We don't accidentally paint the bumper.
Exactly.
We've done what we can, we've got everything off that we can. Used the finer stuff in the end to really get into the smaller bits, and now that we're pretty much just back to bare metal, we're going to go in with a primer. And it might look like we've gone overboard with the newspapers, we probably have, but it's better to be safe than sorry.
We've been fed, and now we're coming back to sand this bit here.
Yeah, the back doorstep.
And then we're going to gloss it with this that we bought in Halfords the other day.
What I was going to say as well is if you are doing like the same thing as us and you're just looking at touching up smaller areas like this, if you go down to Halfords, they literally have everything colour matched in a booklet. It's easy as ever.
So we're going in with the really fine thing, whatever this is.
800 grit.
800 grit, and that's to go on here. And I'm just going to literally...
We're just basically going to take the top coat off of the primer before we spray over it.
With the gloss.
But before that, once Lucy's finished doing this bit, we're going to make sure that there's no dust left on there because we want the paint to stick. That's the next step.
We've got the hoover still, haven't we?
So part of the reason we're doing this, for example here, and also here, that was kind of an accident, but it won't matter anyway. Once it's painted, you won't see that. But obviously, I can feel from here that there's a height difference. Can you feel that?
Tiniest.
Yeah, so the reason we're going over it with this 800 grit is to try and level that off. So if I go over it a few times, see if you can feel it now. You still feel it very slightly, but it's better.
It's doing though.
Yeah, so that's the reason we're doing this, so that it's all level before we paint.
That's nice, Bob.
Yeah, that's
Feels
good.
really soft.
So just do the same on all the edges. Lucy's doing an absolutely brilliant job down here. Lucy's actually done a perfect job. I can feel here there's literally no height difference or anything. Primer's ready to be painted. Just give it a quick dust and it's ready to go. Now guys, for our first time doing it, I'm pretty happy with that. We ain't going to see it anyway, because obviously we're going to have a trim over the top. And the same with straight down the middle, we're going to have the floor. So it doesn't really matter, but this is more for the sake of protecting it. And yeah, for years to come, hopefully it will save us work in the future. That's days 3 and 4. For you guys, day 3 was probably about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But for us, it wasn't. And day 4, I think, honestly, has been a success.
It has. To say we've done
that.
it, to say it's been after work,
Yeah.
and it's looking really clean and nice. So that is it until the next big job, which will be
Windows. Well,
hopefully windows.
We need to insulate, but
And
can't
insulate.
really do that until the windows.
yeah.
That's the
So
plan.
we need to have a look at the layout then now, and look at where we want the windows, what kind of windows we want. So I would say a successful day 3 and 4, even though just getting gloss on my top.
You're alright.
So catch you in the next vlogs. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more van content.
See you later.
Bye.